figure reviews, toy hunts, unboxing and rankings, unboxing and displays, etc. All right, YouTube Trolls Toys back at it with another video, and we're going to do a similar grouping unboxing as we have been doing in the past. We're going to go Wrasslin figures again this week because we picked up Superstars Tatanka, and this is he's series 10, and we missed Tatanka when he came around the first time. We also looking for the Heart Foundation, Bret the Hitman and Jim the Anvil from this line, but WWE Superstars Tatanka is going to be figure number 1. Figure number 2 is going to be Monday Night Wars Chyna, and I just basically bought her. Somebody had stolen her bill of figure part, so I bought her like this, no box, but that's fine. She's minty. We wanted that figure, so she's going to be figure number 2. Figure number 3 is going to be series 30 Legends Michelle McCool. We had accidentally bought her twice, but I wanted to open her anyway. This card's displaced, so why not? So she's going to be figure number 3. Figure number 4 is going to be series 29, Mr. Perfect, Curt Hennig. Same thing, have him in the box, but also wanted a loose copy. And then figure number 5 is going to be a little bit different. He's from Boss Fight Studios, technically a wrestler. This is Bone Salt, the crazed luchador from Epic Hex. So we're going to do 5 wrestling figures this week. Quick unboxing and reviews, give our thoughts, and rank them all from our least favorite to our favorite, understanding that we like them all. Hence why we purchased them. All right, perfecto. All right, I think we're going to start out with this Series 29, Curt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. Get him out of the package, get the singlet on him for sure, I believe. That's how we're going to display him, although they give him that green singlet. I mean, I know that is one of his trademark ones or classic ones, so, but we're going to get him out of the package that we're working with. All right, I got to say, when I do open the Legends, I like cutting that out and stealing it and using it as a backdrop in my room somewhere. So that's an added bonus for opening the Legends, but I do like them better in the pack, so I don't open nearly as many as I keep closed. But here's Curt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. Comes with the towel, right? But like I said, we got it. He comes on with gripping hands out of the package. We got to get him in the singlet. He comes with open hands. He comes with Fist of Fury, right? But I think we got to get him equipped with the singlet. All right, here he is in the singlet, and I gotta say, I normally say I wish everything was cloth goods, but I might would have wished this was sculpted on, but it gives us some options, I suppose. But this is how I will display Mr. Perfect, obviously. Curt Hennig, Series 29 WWE Legends, standard articulation. Oh, damn, and there goes Wong, Fig-tastrophe. I should just learn to start putting them all on stands always, but I never do. You'd think I'd learn, but I don't, because I'm just a glutton for punishment. But I do like when we open them, we can steal the artwork. So that's always a bonus. All right, up next, we're going to go with Superstars Series 10, Tatanka. Happy to add him. He came from Green Sanchez via Whatnot. We got Mr. Perfect at Target on clearance, obviously. All right, I gotta say, this is the first. One of his little tassels was actually caught up in the packaging when they pressed it shut, so that's interesting. So I just gave it a little nip off the end because it was already frayed and torn. So that's okay. Here's Tatanka. Like I said, we need the Heart Foundation to I think, to be caught up on the Superstars line. They're a little bit hard to track down, but they are my favorites, I think, so. A little bit of extra work. What does Tatanka come with? I'm going to guess hands and nothing else, but we will take a peek. Let's see. No, we've got some extra. We've got his warrior necklace and a tomahawk, so that's cool. Let's see if we can get that on him. I feel like it's probably supposed to be one or the other. The ring gear or the necklace, but fuck it, we're going both. So WWE Superstars Tatanka, quite nice. Like I said, got to keep our eyes peeled for Jim the Anvil and Bret the Hitman. He does come with some extra hands that we're not going to spend much time on. Up next, we're going to go with Chyna since she's right here and basically out of the pack, mostly, part of the way. All right, here's Chyna out of the package with the Intercontinental title, obviously. What is it they called her? I think Andre was the 8th wonder of the world, so they called her the 9th wonder of the world. Is that what it was? Am I remembering that correctly? I believe so. But she's badass. She comes with alternate Fist of Fury gloved. She comes with Fist of Fury ungloved, and then she comes with Gripping Hands ungloved. But we're obviously going to keep her just the way that she is. I do like this fig quite a bit. Quite the articulation right here at the torso. But I only had the Chyna in purple that came with Rocco, the puppet gimmick from the Road Warriors, Paul Ellering, which was a terrible one. So happy to add this Chyna to the collection. And I know they also came out with the WrestleMania Chyna with more of the spiky ensemble on. But I just thought her head sculpt was a little doofy. I like this head sculpt better. So this is the Chyna we're looking for. So I think our Chyna adventures are over now. Obviously, we got Mr. Perfect. I'll take as many Mr. Perfects as I can get. Only need one Tatanka. That Superstars one's going to do us quite fine. Up next, we're going to stay female figures. We're going to go Series 30. Michelle McCool. Once again, not a big fan of how they started doing Build-A-Figures into Legends, but whatever. But it says title Women's Champion, Divas Champion from Diva Search to the WWE Hall of Fame. There are few women in WWE history had more impact on their era than Michelle McCool. Working from the ground up, McCool made history as the first ever Divas Champion in 2008 and uniting the title with the Women's Championship in 2009. Making multiple returns in recent Royal Rumble matches, Michelle McCool proves time in and time out that she still got it. And she obviously is the wife of the dead man, The Undertaker. All right, maybe I don't remember the angle or what happened because I don't, but the belt comes in half if you wanted to. It snaps right down the middle. They had it pegged in separately, and I was trying to figure out why, and I guess that's why. But Michelle McCool, obviously big on the female figures as of late. Dead man's wife, right? Had to have her in the collection. Accidentally ordered her twice, so that means we get one loose and one in the package, which is no problem, other than I probably paid a little bit more than for the second copy than I would have liked to. That's all right. So there she is. She her only actions are extra pointer fingers, holding up the number 1 symbol, and then she obviously comes with the Build-A-Figure Mr. Backlund for President sign, and the head for suited Bob Backlund. So that's figure number 4. So we've done Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. Oh, and obviously we also got the background for her that I've cut out. So I usually just hang those up on my ceiling in my toy room here. So we've done Mr. Perfect, Series 29, Tatanka, Series 10, Superstars, Monday Night Wars. I don't know what series that Chyna is. But we got her, and then Series 30, Legends, Michelle McCool. And we're going to finish off with the oddball, right? With Epic Hacks, Boss Fight Studios, Bone Salt, Crazed Luchador. And it says, one of the most infamous wrestlers in history, the Crazed Luchador, known as Bone Salt, made a name for himself with his outlandish outfits and breakneck acrobatic style. His visual flair was matched by his outlandish attitude as he took the wrestling world by storm. Thrust upon the world stage due to an exceptionally memorable match during a Day of the Dead celebration in his native Mexico, Bone Salt became one of the most notorious hardcore wrestlers in history. All right, here's Bone Salt from Boss Fight Studios, a skeleton crazed luchador. We got him on during the St. Patrick's Day sale, so he was only $15. But I do appreciate that he comes with a stand, which is cool, with multiple pegs. But we're just going to put him right on some of them. I don't know which ones. We'll go with this one. So we can get him to stand up. That's pretty cool. And then he comes with an alternate sort of screaming yellow masked sculpt. He comes with a microphone, which is cool. We could take his wrestling boots off and just give him skeleton feet if we wanted, which is an added bonus. He comes with a bat that has a barbed wire effect for it A la Negan and Lucille from The Walking Dead. That's pretty cool. Like I said, he has the mic, so for his promos. And then he comes with a badass boss fight wrestling title, which is pretty nifty. So I really like that. I must say this is my first skeleton action figure that I've owned, and he does seem a little bit frail, but I guess that makes sense because he's just a skeleton. But I do think it's a novel concept, right, of the crazed skeleton luchador. Alternate mass head sculpt. And we could take the boots off and just give him skeleton feet. So these are the 5 figures that we took a look at. And this one's going to be tough because I like them all. Man, I think even though Tatanka is one I was searching for, he's not a talent that I was the biggest fan of back in the day, but I did need him for my Superstars collection. So I think we're going to put Tatanka in 5th. Bone Salt is quite cool, right? I do like the gear that he comes with, but just don't know the character, and he's a little bit frail. But I do like the concept, hence why I bought him. So we're going to put Bone Salt in 4th place. The Mr. Perfect, the belt is awesome. The singlet, not so much. Mr. Perfect is one of my favorite talents of all time, but I think I'm going to put him in 3rd place. Michelle McCool, it's nice to have her in action figure form, so she's going to be 2nd, but this Chyna is the one that I was searching after and have been searching after for a while, so she's going to be number 1 in this video out of these 5, I think. Obviously, I like all 5 of them. They're all 5 going to have permanent homes in the collection. But Tatanka, Superstars 5th, Bone Salt, Boss Fight 4th, Legends, Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect 3rd, Legends, Michelle McCool 2nd, Monday Night Wars, Chyna 1st place. And as always, this has been Trolls Toys. I truly appreciate you watching my videos and supporting my channel. We'll see you soon. Peace.